So what is up guys, it's Drew Builds here, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you never miss a video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's tutorial, and without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So as you guys can see, this house right in front of us is the house we're going to be building, and hopefully you guys do enjoy my new skin. I did take some time to build this new skin, so if you guys let me know what you think. I know I don't have a lot of subscribers on this channel right now. I only have like 300, so I know the comment section will be filled, but if you do see this, just let me know what you think of the skin. So without further ado, we're going to be building this house. So with the materials that we do need should have already come up on screen, and I'm just going to grab them from this list right here. And if you don't know how I'm being able to do this, I'm using a feature called pick block, which is a really simple feature where you just press a button and it gets the block right in front of you. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get our grey concrete, and we need to build 3 blocks across. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And then what we need to do is we need to build these all the way up by 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the same for these. Now this house is really easy to build. That's why I didn't do a foundation, because it's just so easy to build. There's no point doing a foundation. Then what we now need to do is we need to knock out the bottom one, then the other one, then the other one, and then the top one. And then of course, since we've got another space here, it's going to build 1, 2, 3 across the top. So now that you know if you've done this right is if you have 4 holes. So you should have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what you need to do is we need to go over to here, and we need to build up 2 blocks, like 1 here and 1 here, and then build up pillars on either side. There we go. And then of course we need to place a block there. So what we now need to do is we need to come over to this point right here. In fact, not yet actually, because I don't want to confuse you guys too much. So what we actually need to do is we need to come over to this point right here. So 3 blocks behind this point. So 1, 2, 3, and then we need to place 2 wooden blocks, and then we need to leave a gap of 2 and place 2 more wooden blocks like that. Very simple. So then we need to place 2 more wood on each side, and then just place the door right there. Now you can either place the door like that, or you can place the door inwards, just depending on how you want your house to look. So now what we need to do is we need to get ourselves some white concrete. So I'm just going to go get myself some white concrete. Oh gosh, there we go. So yeah, white concrete is what we need. And now what we need to do, guys, is we need to come over here. So along the top layer of this, we just need to build across white concrete, and then we need to build across again, just taking out once more like that. And then when we come to this edge right here, we need to take it across once more on the edge like that. And then we need to build up by 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Now that we've done that, we've got our window, but we need to build up by an additional 1 block, and then we need to take it all the way across. So from here to here, it is 4 blocks in total. Well, 4 blocks from here, and then we need to build from here all the way across. 1, 2, and you don't need to count it. You can just build all the way across, and then when it hits this point here, just stop building. So now what we need to do is in this area over here, we need to fill in the glass. It should be black stained glass panes. You can, however, use whatever glass panes you want. I just feel like I want to use the black ones because they just I don't know. I feel like they just look good, and also they kind of shine really nicely. If you guys can see the reflection, I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah. So now what we need to do over here is we need to simply go try to line this up. As you guys can see, the windows right here. Then we need to leave a gap of 2. So there's 1, 2, and then on the third one, build all the way up, and make sure that it is the same height as this point right here. So if you're having trouble, what you can do is you can just build this all the way across, and then when it joins up with this, there we go. Very simple. So as you guys can see, very simple and very easy. Now what we now need to do is we now need to build this up once out again, because it needs to go in front. So we just need to do this once more again like that, and then there we go. So as you guys can see, everything looks really nice and really simple. So in this area right here, along here, we're just going to fill it in with black stained glass, and we're very nearly done this house. Very nearly done this house. There we go. Texturepack I'm using is Faithful, if you guys are wondering. And yeah, so for this area right here, these little things, you can just fill it in with blocks with the grey concrete. That's what I'm using. You can, however, switch the color of these concrete. You know, if you have a favorite color, maybe your favorite color is pink, you could just use pink concrete and the house will look exactly the same. So yeah, I kind of messed up that. Just forget that. So yeah, oh gosh, I messed this up very badly. There we go. So yeah, it's just grey concrete all behind that. So the front of the house is pretty much done. Now all we need to do is we need to come over to here, come over to the back of the house, and then we need to do the same thing we did on the front on the back. So we need to come over here, and we need to go in fact, let's just use the wood first. So we're going to take this across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then of course we're going to do the same for this. Then of course we're going to go across the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do the same over here. Then we're going to come over to here, where the gray concrete is, as you guys can see. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come over to here, as you guys can see, place 1 block of white concrete, just like that. And then we're going to connect up the white concrete along the ground here. So that's basically the base for the back, because it's just the exact same as the front, literally the exact same. So now all we need to do is we need to get the white concrete and just build it across the back. So we need to build white concrete along the top here. And remember, it's 1 extension out, white concrete along the top. Then what we need to do with our white concrete is we need to build it up by 4 blocks on this side. Or in fact, we can just fill in the floor right here. So just go across the bottom like this and just fill in the floor. Very, very simple. And I think I'm gonna stick with this shader pack and texture pack because I think it looks the best. So I'm gonna just switch the time to set to today. There we go. So we want it all bright. And then now what we want to do is you want to build up to the same length as that. Take this all the way across, just like that side. So just copy that side basically, guys, all the way on that side, and then just go down here, all the way up, and then connect that across. Very, very simple. Then of course with these 3 pillars, build it all the way up until it's 1 higher than this. Build these pillars up, build these pillars up, and then 1 across there. And then of course what you can do is we want to build the pillars back here, of course. So I'm going to fill this in like that, then fill this in, then fill this in. And of course what you need to do is knock this out. So we need to knock this out over here, knock that out, knock that out, knock that out, and knock that out like that. So it's the same as the front, exactly the same. Then this wall, so along here, needs to get filled in. I'm just going to do it with the world edit tool because it's just so much faster. So we do set 251. Then over here we need to fill in the roof. So if you guys are wondering where the roof is just all of this white concrete. So I'm just going to do that again. It's really, really simple. Set 251. As you guys can see, really, really easy. And then for this last wall here, it should be all white, and then I'm going to do that again, and then set 251, and there we go. As you guys can see, it's done. It's done. Really, really simple. Of course, you know, maybe you're playing on a console edition or you don't have mods, but nonetheless you can still do it pretty easily because the house is relatively small. So fill in that window, fill in this window as well. There we go. And I probably should have used glass, probably used the mod to fill in the glass, because I'm really, really really bad at placing glass. But there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, as you guys can see. And then for this bit right here, just connect these up like so, and connect these up. There we go, and there we go. And then that's basically the house. So of course, you know, you can add some more stuffs. For example, what you can do is you can go around the edge and you can add some you can add these leaves. I like jungle leaves just because I feel like they look the best. I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't agree, but I feel like jungle leaves are probably the best leaves to use. And then you can just go around the house like that. There we go. And then what I also like to do as well is I will show you guys. Let's just get rid of that. So yeah, you can just build around the back of the house. Doesn't really matter that much because a lot of people, when they see your house, they're going to see the front part and they're going to be like, oh, that looks kind of nice. So yeah, of course, if for the interior, you know, interior's up to you. We've got a nice area over here where, of course, you know, we don't need that. What you can then do is you can get yourself some quartz stairs, and then using the quartz stairs, you definitely want to go over here and then build up like this, just like that. So of course, when you come into the house, you can come around and you can access this area over here. Now of course, you can extend your floor, which is what some people do. Some people build across the entire floor like this. This is what they do. They build across the entire floor like this. Now I personally don't like this because from the outside it doesn't look too good. As you guys can see, it messes up with the glass, so I wouldn't recommend that. But it's your house at the end of the day, guys. You do exactly what you want. I would just leave it just right there because it just looks much nicer. And then what some people do is they add a glass pane across there like that. So when you come in, you can just come all the way up here, and then of course you want to use some stairs going underneath, just like that. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now of course, for flooring on the ground floor, I would recommend wood because of course wood is just a solid block. So we're going to do set wood. Of course, yeah, wood is a solid block, as you guys can see. Then of course under here, don't forget about these places because you definitely want to make sure you got wood there as well. So yeah, this is it. If you guys do want to want me to do the interior, I will start doing it. But for now, until I grow my fan base a bit more, I'm not going to do the interior just yet, because I don't want to waste time doing the interior, not people, you know, want to watch it. But yeah, I think this modern house looks really, really, really nice, really, really finished. And I've got some more houses that are, you know, going to be coming in the coming days, coming weeks. I might start uploading daily. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that yet, but definitely want to be doing the best house tutorials here on YouTube for you guys. And yeah, guys, let me know. I know I say guys too much. You guys have pointed that out. If you see what I mean. But yeah, do you guys like the skin? Do you guys hate the skin? It's kind of like my logo sort of thing. But yeah, it's been Drew MC. If you did enjoy this video, if you did enjoy this house tutorial, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me what you think I could have done better, because I want to make these videos as best as possible for you guys. And if you have any trouble all with the house, just be sure to leave a comment or message me on Twitter, and I'll try my best to help you. So it's been peace from me.